Hello, Miami. You're watching 305 Sports Now, your home podcast and channel for all things Miami sports related. I am Will.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Easter Resurrection Day. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful morning / afternoon as well. And thank you so much for watching over here at 305 Sports Now. And I just want to say a couple things that, again, is another possible Kane segment. And I'm really excited to talk about the individual I'm going to talk about today because I do think that he is not just a possible Kane, but he's been predicted to become a Miami Hurricane. And that is Homestead High football standout wide receiver Cortez Mills. Cortez Mills listed at 6'1", 170 pounds, is the 11th best wide receiver in the class of 2025, according to 247 Sports, and is the 12th best player in the state of Florida. This past season, he had 79 catches, 1,640 yards, and 18 touchdowns. Now, this kid, if you look at his huddle, listen, I love hyping these kids up because video is video, all right? What they have on the internet is on the internet, but this kid's pretty damn good, all right? If you look at what he has, what he has to see in the video, you see the video right now as far as the overlays as my B-roll, as far as to talk about it. But first of all, the kid can play anywhere, right? He can play anywhere in the boundary. He can play out. He can play the outside. He can play the inside as well. He is just flat out an electric receiver. Benny from over and You Heard, much props to them. Loves this kid, all right? He's one of the, I don't know if it's his favorite or one of his favorites wide receivers in the 2025 class. But he is, first things foremost, you use him in motion. Right, I think he's a mismatch for anybody if you put him in motion as well. He can play the boundary, he can play the slot as well. He's incredibly fast. He's very quick, can run away from defenders, has excellent footwork, which allows him to create space. And by doing so, he's able to find holes in the defense. So it doesn't matter if you play press coverage on him. He's got really strong hands. And we know that in South Florida, the corners like to play bump and run. So he's used to having aggressive cornerbacks in the boundary. Doesn't matter. Strong hands. He's able to get away from them. He has great footwork. So his footwork allows him to create space. By creating space, he also fronts his defenders. So if you hit him with a slant, if you go down the seam, if you go in a post route, as well, there's a good chance he's going to catch that football, especially in one-on-one coverage. If you lock him on with one cornerback, that cornerback is going to lose that battle because that young man will find a way to create enough space to be able to get open and make a play. Even if it's a difficult catch, this young man does not fear the 50-50 ball. He will go up there and he will catch the football, or he'll just moss the defensive back. Sick, all right? I mean, the huddle speaks for itself. He's not only that. He's not only just a guy that, will catch the ball. He's also very elusive as well. He's able to get out of tight spaces. He's able to break tackles, avoid tacklers as well. If he finds any vision, any opening, any crease, he'll take that crease. He'll take off and he'll run with the football. All right. He is just, unbelievable. Red zone threat as well, by the way. All right. You line him up in the boundary in the red zone, 20 yards and in. Boom. He has an opportunity. If there's no help to the cornerback, he will catch that touchdown on the pylon. Touchdown. Cortez Mills. Just a great all-around young man. Great footwork. Great hands. Great football instincts as well. Not just a guy that, will just run his route pertaining to what the play is called. No. Quarterback gets in trouble, he will break off his route and help his quarterback out, whether it's finding a hole in the zone or just taking off, allowing his quarterback to go deep. He will make a play for his quarterback, for his football team, will sacrifice his body as well, does not mind catching the ball in traffic, does not mind getting hit, and also very good at avoiding hits as well, as I mentioned. You put this young man with any one of the wide receivers that are going to be picked up in the 2025 class, and we have in the 2024 class, it is going to be a sick and stacked of talent wide receiver room, right? Cortez Mills is that dude, right? He is that dude. He is that guy that will make your football team better. He's a worker. He's a team player as well, and he's also very efficient on the football field as well. I'm really excited because I do believe the predictions are going to be spot on. I do believe this young man will choose to be a Miami Hurricane, and that'll put him with Wade and Charles as well, and being the second receiver to commit to Miami. When the commitment will come down, I don't know. All right. I actually don't know, but it's just a prediction that I have. And I do think that this young man will be a Miami Hurricane. Listen, I know Mario Cristobal loves that 50-50 stuff. Okay, I get it. And I like balance as well. We also have a strong running back room. We have a very physical offensive line, that wants to push people around. But I do hope with Cam Ward and the quarterbacks that we're getting, that we have, on the roster, and also Luke Nickel coming in 2025, I do hope we do 60-40. 60% passing, 40% running, because we have so much talent uh, on the roster and skill position. All right. Whether it's wide receivers, tight ends, running backs that can catch the ball as well, with electric speed and ability to get away from guys, shake guys off, and just take off or make big plays in 50-50 situations or in tight coverage. I really do hope that Miami does, when they push the ball more downfield, I do hope that Miami does embrace, since we're going to be running a spread, a bit more of an air raid offense. Not saying just completely commit just to passing the football. I'm talking about 60-40. 60% passing, 40% running the football. Because if you have a great passing game, that running game is going to ball. All right, it's going to ball. And you already have JoJo Trader, who's making noise in practice. Jacoby George is a very solid wide receiver. All right, you have Chance Robinson coming in, Nikar coming in. All right, as well. Wade and Charles in the class of 2025. If you could pick up Cortez Mills as well. And let me tell you, we're not done. We're not done. Class of 2024, we picked up some good slot guys. We picked up Ray Joseph and Robbie Washington. We made a killing in 2023. In 2024, we made a killing with Trader, with Carr, with Chance Robinson. And I think Miami wants to do the same thing with the class of 2025, because they don't just have Wade and Charles and are in for Cortez Mills as far as the prediction machine goes. No. Jaime French, or Jamie French, has shown interest, the former Alabama commit. Dallas Wilson, although is committed to Oregon. He has, Miami is, on his heels and stuff like that. He has made some on-campus visits as well. And not only that, Vernell Brown, another guy I want to do a story on. He is projected to go to Ohio State, but I do think Miami's in there, and that kid is another stud as well. That's a kid that tried tackling that kid in a phone booth. He's extremely elusive. I'll be doing a possible King segment on him real soon as well. Okay, so I'm just trying to say is that Miami is trying to stack talent at the wide receiver position. So I really do spray that ball more this season and seasons to come as well under Mario Cristobal's offense. Again, listen, is that too much of a deviation? You're still going to have an emphasis on running the football, but a bit more 60-40. Let's go for 60-40. All right, let's go for 60-40. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my take on Cortez Mills. All right, he's absolutely sick. Very talented young man, hard worker. Would love for him to become a Miami Hurricane. Would love for him to be a Miami Hurricane. He is predicted to be a Miami Hurricane, and I do think that's the case. And Mario does a very good job of locking down his recruits. All right, even though they take visits. All right, but it's a good job of keeping them committed to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you heard, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to 305 Sports Now. I have a few guests coming on the line. Okay, I have Alex Dono coming on sometime next week. Sometime this week. I have Daniel Solana. Yes, the brother of Alejandro Solana. He's going to come on the show. We'll do a little Inter Miami talk as well. I'll be making an appearance on the East 10th Street Boys podcast over the Finstock Sports Network as well. And I'm working on something, hopefully, with Benny from You Heard to have him come on the show right before the spring game. All right. So I'm really busy making content for all of you. Please show your appreciation. Like, share, and subscribe. I love all of you. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for your attention. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the ones that make the show. I'm really, really happy for all of you that listen, all of you that comment. Whether it's, go Canes, or whether it's you have an argument, an argument, so something I may have said that you want to have a little bit of a talk with. I love answering you guys as well. God bless you guys. Once again, have a great Resurrection Day. See you soon. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go Canes. All about the U. Bye-bye, guys.